I always pack my lunch in a Lululemon bag just because it's so big and I can fit a bunch of food in here. Good morning! It is 7:45. My school starts at 9, but I decided to come in a little earlier so that I can shoot my vlog for you guys and also catch up. I feel so behind lately. Okay, seriously, every day, every morning, I come in and this thing has fallen. This tape is not working. Welcome to my life as a combo teacher this year. Although I am a second-year teacher, this is my first time being a 5th and 6th grade teacher. Last year I only taught 5th, now I'm teaching 5th and 6th. So I do have some of my kids back. Okay, first, let me explain a little bit. So I have a homeroom with 5th and 6th grade. In homeroom, we talk about morning meetings, we have our greetings, we play games, and I also teach them writing. So that's why I went to Columbia University over the summer so that I could be trained to teach writing to my 5th and 6th graders. Next, I have 2 5th grade classes. I have a 5B and a 5A. This is where I teach them content like math and grammar and vocabulary and spelling that is geared more towards 5th grade only. So I basically have like 30 something kids, but I just see them at different times of the day. I know, it's interesting, it's different, but it's exciting and I'm grateful for it. So first thing I do is I change the date. The downside to this board is that it's not magnetic, but that's okay. So Wednesday 19th, and here is what our schedule looks like. So I'm just going to put it up for the A group and the B group. Let me show you guys what I have for lunch. So I got these ghost looking chips from Trader Joe's. I know, I'm a kid. And then I got Hawaiian bread from Trader Joe's. It's called Aloha bread, but it tastes, I would say, better than the King's Hawaiian bread. Then I have some veggies and chicken that I sauteed. And then I have my organic coconut brown rice from Healthy. I can't wait to eat. It's 4 hours away, but that's okay. Everything just fell. It's fine. The hardest part about being a combo teacher, I would say, is teaching a subject at the same time when they have differing levels. Even though I have my own 5th grade grammar classes, I also teach 6th grade some grammar as well because they need it for writing anyway. So I teach the 6th grade grammar and the 5th grade grammar, and they're different. So that's the part I really wanted to show you guys of how to teach a combo class, because it's not something that I learned in my credentialing program. I did observe a combo class just twice, but you can't really get a feel of it until you're in it, right? For example, thankfully these grammar books are by the same publisher, so it's about the same. So 6th grade today, they're going to learn complete subjects and predicates, while my 5th graders, 4 kinds of sentences, and then they're learning subjects and predicates tomorrow. So it's a little different. So there are 2 different ways to do this. One, when the class comes in, you can say, okay, 6th grade, I'm going to give you this article. You're going to read the article while 5th grade comes with me and I'm going to teach them the lesson. Then 5th grade will read the article when they're done with their classwork, and then 6th grade comes with me and then I teach them their lesson. That's one way to do something. Or if this was in math, then I would say, okay, 6th grade you're reviewing while 5th grade you are learning the new lesson, and then you switch. So that's doing it in small groups, because that's the beauty of small groups, is that you can do a lot in a very short amount of time. Another way to do it is that because these are by the same publisher, if I'm talking about sentences, I would just teach the whole lesson. Everyone's listening for the next 10 minutes. We're talking about sentences, or maybe even 5 minutes. And then after I explain what it is, then they go off and do their own workbook. And then I'll walk around and then help those who need specific help. So it's a lot of like managing. When they put their stuff away, I have the 6th grade put it on one side, 5th grade put it on another side. I have my 5B group and my 5A group. My 5th and 6th graders can't lug everything around. So when it comes to storage, they have these bins here, and then that's where they keep their stuff, and then they just keep coming in and out throughout the day to grab their things. When it comes to grading it, instead of having me grade all of it, I have something called a hot seat. So somebody has a hot seat, and the person with the hot seat is responsible with my teacher's guide, and they will practice different ways of how to grade papers. So they'll be in 6th grade groups and 5th grade groups, and there'll be a hot seat for both, and they both have a teacher's manual. The person in charge gets to decide how they want to correct it. It could be by having volunteers share what they got, and then they tell them the right answer, or it could be the hot seat person just says number 1 is this, number 2 is this. Double check after they already feel like their worksheet is all complete and ready to go. Basically, the easiest way to explain this is is that I am like a middle school teacher and I have different period groups and they just move around while I stay here. But the difference is that I teach different subjects. While in middle school, I would only be the math teacher and they would all come to me for just math. But here, I'm teaching a lot of different subjects and I have different groups and I just teach it twice. So I have a little bit more to go. I'm so hungry right now. I ate all the food that I brought this morning and so I realized I had this. I've never had these before, but I had a Berries Bootcamp class and they were giving it out for free. So I'm gonna have some of these RX bars. Look at it. I think the biggest thing I want to say is that if you ever have to teach combo classes, it's going to be okay. It's a lot of trial and error, and I've been talking to a lot of my co-teachers about how should I do this, how do I do that. Something completely new, but it's really stretching me as a teacher because it's something that I didn't think I would be doing. So I'm really excited and I'm grateful for it. Something else I wanted to talk to you guys about is that sometimes as a teacher, you're going to have bad days and there's going to be days where you just don't want to teach anymore and you don't feel like being a teacher. But I'm going to tell you, just remember that every day is a brand new day. So yesterday I was feeling kind of down. I was kind of feeling like I'm so tired and I don't know why I'm a teacher. And then this morning I was like, it's a brand new day. Yesterday happened, but we will move on. We will move forward and just keep going, okay? Because really we're making a huge difference in the lives of these kids. And even if you don't feel it, they spend a lot of time with you and they do care about you. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe and I'll see you later.